If you've ever noticed your body pulling away from pleasure, even when you want it, even when part of you is open to it, this video is for you. As a therapist, I see this often. And as a human, I've experienced it too. Your body isn't broken. It learned how to protect you. Today, I want to explore why that pull away happens. Why wanting something and not being ready for it can exist at the same time. And how to begin to relate to that experience with more curiosity instead of pressure. Hi there. If we've never met, my name is Raquel Perez, and I am a licensed therapist here in the state of Colorado. And I specialize in helping people navigate intimacy, emotional connection, and the relationship with themselves. And here we move slowly and make space for what's real. There's a moment I hear people describe all the time. They say something like, I want this. I should be enjoying this. I miss feeling connected. But at the same time, their body tightens, pulls back, or goes a little bit numb, or just doesn't respond at all. Sometimes it looks like hesitation. Sometimes it looks like distraction. Sometimes it looks like your mind trying to stay present while your body quietly steps away. And that gap between wanting and feeling can feel so confusing, frustrating, and even lonely, because it can start to bring up thoughts like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I just feel this? Why is it so hard for me when it looks so easy for others? And for some people, it even brings up a kind of grief for how things used to feel or how they imagine they should feel. But what's actually happening here isn't failure, it's protection. One of the most important things to understand is this: your desire for pleasure and your body's response to protect can exist together. Part of you can genuinely want connection, want pleasure, want closeness. And another part of you is in the background scanning for safety. Not because something is wrong, because something once didn't feel safe. And that not safe doesn't have to mean something extreme. It can be subtle. Moments where your body said no and it wasn't heard. Moments where you stayed present and you didn't want to. Moments where there was pressure to respond in a certain way. Moments where you learned that your experience didn't fully matter. Or even just repeated moments where your body had to move faster than it was ready to. Over time, your nervous system starts to organize around that. It starts asking automatically, is it safe to soften here? Is it safe to feel? Is it safe to stay present in this? And if the answer isn't a clear yes, it doesn't override that uncertainty. It creates distance. It slows things down. It reduces sensation. It pulls you slightly out of the experience. Not to take something away from you, but to take care of you. Even when your mind understands that you are safe now, your body might be holding on to something different, because the body doesn't work through logic. It works through experience, through repetition, through association, through felt sense. So when something in the present moment even slightly resembles a past experience, a tone, a pace, a dynamic, a feeling, your body can respond before you even have time to think about it. You might notice your breath getting shallow, a subtle tightening in your chest or your stomach, a sense of leaving your body just a little, a drop in sensation, or a shift into just going through the motions. And what's important here is that these responses are often very quiet. They're not always dramatic. They're subtle shifts, but they change the entire experience. So you can feel interested, but tense, open, but guarded, curious, but disconnected. And again, This isn't your body getting it wrong. It's your body trying to get it right based on what it learned. This is where people often get stuck, because when pleasure doesn't come easily, we tend to respond by applying pressure. Like, I should feel more. I need to fix this. Why am I like this? I just need to relax. And even when that pressure is quiet, even when it sounds encouraging on the surface, your body feels it. It feels the expectation. It feels the urgency. It feels the sense that something needs to change. And pressure does not create safety. So instead of opening, your body tightens even more. Instead of softening, it becomes more cautious. Instead of moving toward pleasure, it moves further into protection. So the shift here isn't about trying harder. It's about removing the pressure and changing your relationship to what's actually happening. Instead of asking, how do I make myself feel pleasure? We begin to ask, what does my body need right now to feel a little more safe? That question changes everything, because now you're not trying to override your body. You're trying to understand it. And that might look like slowing things down more than you think you should. Pausing instead of pushing through, noticing sensations without needing it to grow, letting neutral be enough, letting not right now be respected. And over time, something important begins to happen. Your body starts to learn, I don't have to override myself here. I don't have to perform here. I can listen, and that will be respected. And from that place, capacity starts to grow. Because here's the truth. Pleasure grows in environments where your no is safe, not where it's pushed past, not where it's negotiated away, not where it's ignored, but where your body learns, I can trust myself here. And that's exactly what we're going to explore in the next meditation of this series. And it's not about creating pleasure. It's about learning how to listen to your body without judgment, without pressure, and without needing to change what you find. Because sometimes the most powerful step toward pleasure is making space for what's not ready yet. I've also created a free worksheet and a booklet to go along with this series to help you reflect on what safety, protection, and pleasure look like in your own experience. You don't have to do all of it, and you don't have to do it perfectly. Just take what feels helpful and leave the rest. If this is something that you've been experiencing, that tension between wanting and not feeling ready, I want you to know this. You're not broken. Your body is in relationship with safety, and that relationship can change over time, slowly, gently, and at your own pace. Well, my friend, if you are interested in any of the free resources that I mentioned here today, you can get them down in the description below. And that's all I have for today's video. Until next time, bye for now.